Welcome back to the house. Might as well just jump straight into it and show you the progress in the bedroom. So everything is decorated apart from the woodwork. So we've got the window board and he's doing. I've got the skirtings to put on, that's my job today. And then the door frame wants painting. I'm just going to say this now, the door is temporary, it's not staying like that. We're going to get all new oak doors eventually, but you know, money, time, that's just gone back on for now. We've actually flipped it round, so if you can remember from when we first showed you around the house, the door was actually hung this way, so the door opened that way into the room. Just a bit impractical, in fact, and it's a bit silly as well, because when it's been opened in the past, it's been hitting this wall, and all the bottom of the door here had split. So yeah, we decided we wanted it hung the other way. Just put a temporary door stop there with some packers, don't want it hitting the wall. So yeah, it looks a bit shabby and everything. I mean, I've not actually even chopped the hinges into the frame. I've just face fixed them, purely because there will be a new door, a heavier door, and the hinges probably won't be in the same place. I mean, with the heavier doors, you have a hinge somewhere in the middle as well. So I've just face fixed it for now, and then it just saves having to repair it again later on. But yeah. That's the panelling all painted. We've gone, it's Dulux. Here we are, Dulux Natural Hessian. Primed it and everything before, so I've not just painted emulsion straight onto MDF. We've primed it with a suitable primer. And then the rest of the walls and ceiling are brilliant white. Which just, this room is so bright and airy, yeah, and the coving I am really happy with. It's yeah, it's turned out a lot better than I expected. I mean, you can't actually see the joins where oh, you can there actually. It's cracked a little bit. I need to sort that out. I just noticed that. But here, if you get really close, you can see it. But I think for the first time doing anything like that, I think I've done a pretty good job. Obviously, I need to repaint it there where I've got the panel paint on it, but the rest of it is all right. I'm actually just going to go around and do one more coat on it, just to make sure I haven't missed any bits. Like I said, window board needs painting, skirting boards need putting on and painting. I'm going to put a plastic trim around the window just to hide all this cracking, because this window isn't original. So there was quite a hefty gap left, and it had been filled in with cork, and it just, to be honest, it just looked shit. Whoever done it, otherwise they'd like put it in with a big toe or something. So I scraped all that out, filled it with expanding foam, because there was just a big gap, a big draft coming through. And yeah, it's just the finishing bits now, which is good, because we're moving in next week. So need to get this room done. Carpet's coming Monday. Today is Thursday. So yeah, a little bit to do, but we'll get it done. So the reason I didn't film the painting was we've just been doing it on a night, you know, after work and whatever. Just sort of doing bits here and there when we can. Holly's done a lot of it, actually. She's been off work, so I've not really. I've done bits, but she's done the most. One problem we did come across, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the paint, I mean, bits had flaked off before, so we'd put like the appropriate stuff on, but then bits that we thought were sound, when we run the roller over it, it flaked more off, so it's just been a case of, you know, scratch the loose off, try and patch it up. So you can sort of see, I mean, here was a big area that had flaked, and to be honest, it's not that bad. It's the new bits that have flaked. Sort of here, you can sort of see where it has, but I mean, I'm not sure what we could have really done with that, apart from scrape all of the paint off, which would have took forever, because some of it did seem like it was quite stuck to the wall. So it's sort of a lesson learned. With the other rooms, we'll make sure we scrape it a bit more, and I don't know, try and do something. Not really a fan of the lining paper and painting lining paper, because you can see the joins in the paper. So yeah, we'll see anyway. So I'm gonna get cracked on with this skirting and get it painted, and we'll get ready for moving in. And there we go. The master bedroom is done. There's been a lot more work gone into this than it looks. Obviously, you got the panelling, the ceiling, I'm replastering that, coving, skirting boards, a hell of a lot of filling. Yeah, but we've done it. All we've got to do now is carpet down, which is going down on Monday, and then we're moving in on Tuesday. Just all the other rooms to do now. I mean, these are, I mean, we're already sort of like halfway through them with like sanding and filling, covings up in this one. This one, for example, Ollie's done all the sanding. Coving's still to go up. Putting a loft hatch in, so we can get rid of that one. That room's just that's just going to get forgot about for a while, as I've previously mentioned. But now this is done, we can move in and do everything else at his own pace. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So I say the only thing to do now is carpet. That's one thing we're not doing. We're getting somebody to do that, and then furniture. So everything's come in. Well, we've got all the sort of like drawers and stuff. It's the bed's getting delivered tomorrow, so it should be fun trying to build that. Yeah. Door. We're gonna have new doors like next year, sometime throughout the whole house. So I've just put this one on for now. I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but I've face fixed them. So I've not chopped the hinges in. I think I might have already mentioned this, so I'm repeating myself. That's just so when it does come to put the new door on, I'm not having to fill where the old hinges have been, just in case the new ones don't sort of marry up, because I assume the new ones will be bigger, and there'll be a third one in the middle, because we're going for oak doors. So yeah. Another thing I'll show you is I've just done this along the bottom of the skirting board. I've just put like a little bead of cork. So when your carpet goes down, if you get any drafts that come up through your floor, especially in old houses where there's gaps in the floor, it doesn't blow any sort of muck onto your carpet, especially if you're having a light coloured carpet. So it pays just to do that if you've got skirting board with a gap underneath. For the sake of 1-2 tubes of cork, which are like £3 each, it saves staining your carpet. Radiators on, just got little bits like these caps need to go on around where the pipe comes out. Put this, it's called a cloaking trim on. Previous owner had new windows, and they never go back where the old ones were, so it leaves like a gap and you get a draft through them and whatever. It's just like a nice finishing trim, bit of white silicone, and it just looks the part. You tend to find as well, even if the plaster's tight to the window, you tend to get like bits of cracking and stuff. Obviously the window will expand and contract at a lot faster rate than anything else, so you will always get that, even if it's a small crack, whereas this should hide that. So yeah, hope you like it as much as we do. I'll do another video when all the furniture's in, and and we're ready to move in. Very bright now.